Morning, morning, morning. How's it going for everyone? I am good today. Um, losing my count though. I am working on my caterpillar color loops and threads shell stitch blanket. The yarn is loops and threads, the color is caterpillar, and it's the shell stitch pattern. Has like 4 or 5 different colors in it. There's some light purple, then there's some blues. Maybe those are purples, I don't know. Then there's some greens, then there's some brownish. So I'm just working on that as I came on live. I need to go back through my calendar and mark that on there. Um, I have another project I'm working on over here with this. Um, I started on the journey for 5. Sorry, I have to count and get to a certain point before I stop. Um, I am working on the journey blanket with the crochet cloud. This is from a couple of years ago, and he likes doing different textures. To me, it looks pretty cool, including on the back, even though I don't have my first one um, hidden where I started. But this is 10 rows, and I think I'm one group of stitches ahead, but I'm going to go with it for now. If I need to rip it back out to this point here, then I will. But I'm not going to do that right now because I want to get used to the feel of the way things are. And it's with Red Heart Super Saver color block in the color Party Time. Whoop, whoop. Party, party. See if I can't get it focused. There we go. I just started on this last night, so I'm watching the video on those. Some of those stitches I haven't done like a front post treble and then turn around and do a double front, do a front post double crochet on the same thing. So I've never done that. I am working on a big pink ball. It's got my thumbprint in there. So this is going to be an amigurumi project, and I have the legs, which are different sizes. I got to redo this one a third time. I have the arms, and it is going to be a Pokemon. I mean, I have my poster up there. It is going to be number I don't know. I can't read it. Too far away. Number 39. Jigglypuff. So, when I'm not so frustrated and my blood pressure isn't so high, I will redo that leg. My blood pressure is high because my boyfriend's brother came to town to get his shit out of our garage and then wanted it on his time to come over because he's so damn demanding. Everything has to be about him and for him. And it doesn't matter how many times in the past when he lived here, I changed my schedule for him. But he thinks everybody should jump for him. And in my opinion, he can go fly on a fish because I'm not jumping for him anymore. I had plans that night and he threw a fit, was a baby, called my boyfriend and told my boyfriend that that was effed up. I wouldn't give him his stuff. He wasn't coordinating anything through me, and he was going through my boyfriend, who's an over the road truck driver and was in Iowa, and getting a load to head to Texas. So he could have been in between all of that and driving at the same time. So um, I am not jumping for him, and I'm not going to call him. He made it sound like he was going to spend time with family, but he likes to be a hermit and hide out in his hotel room and not do anything. And he lays around being lazy, basically, and doesn't do much. He says I'm family, but then treats me like shit. I ain't calling him till he could show respect that there's other people in the world besides him. Because I'm tired of getting treated like shit from that whole family. So I am getting my life back in order, trying to control my blood pressure. I crochet, that helps calm me down. And I already had too many strokes. When I was in the hospital a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago, somewhere in there, he calls, tells me I didn't get kicked out of the family, but the stepmother-in-law or the dad's girlfriend won't talk to me on the phone, constantly yells at me, hangs up the phone, and turns around and calls Ray because she's a tattletailer. I never get to give my side. The father hasn't ever reached out to me. They thought it was important to bring my boyfriend's ex-wife into the family, and they didn't care. My blood pressure was 160 over 103. They had no care of concern or anything when I told them that. I was told from the stepmom or the dad's girlfriend, that's on you. Kind of shitty. Then, a couple of weeks ago, when I was in the hospital for high blood pressure, they're concerned. I'm family. They care about me. They love me. They don't call me. They don't check on me. They haven't once talked to me about bringing Ray's ex-wife into the group. And to me, that's childish. And Tracy, the ex, and the daughter, Katra, threw a fit and said, Rhonda will be like this, and Rhonda will be like that. But they don't have the guts to talk to me or to prove to me proof. They need to prove it to me now because that was just before Christmas in 2021. And they haven't talked to me. If it's coming as a call from the dad's girlfriend's phone, that's not to me. There was a promise made that if I called and left a message or wanted to talk, that dad would call back. But Ray pointed that out to him that I had called. He knew of 4 times that I had called, and they never called back. He never called back. He never got the messages from his girlfriend, but he broke his promise. He lied about it because he never called back, even after his son told him. And his son told him, I feel my ex-wife is more important than me. They didn't care. Ray's pulled back from the family. His dad hardly ever talks to him. It is, where are you going? Where are you at? Oh, okay, gotta go. Maybe a 5-minute conversation most of the time. And he hurries to get off of the phone to play solitaire on the computer. He has he doesn't care. He doesn't care to listen to Ray. Ray's told him a couple of different times he needs to hear my side because, like 3 or 4 years ago, there was an incident where Ray and I were traveling and we stopped to see his sister-in-law, which was Mark's wife. Mark's the one that came to live here with us and was here for 4 months. Um, he got shit all over the bathroom and didn't want to clean it up. I mean, it was on the carpets, it was on the wall, it was in the shower, it was all over the toilet seat. Everywhere. Disgusting. He didn't even have the guts to tell me he was moving out until 2 days before. So he moved out because I told him he needed to clean it weekly. So, and he came to live with us after his wife died. And now my blood pressure's been high because he was here to get his shit and it had to be on his terms. He didn't care if I had things planned or I needed to do things or anything. He called my boyfriend bitchin' because I wouldn't give him his shit. But they've all treated me shitty since they brought Ray's ex-wife in. The dad doesn't even hear Ray's side. Told Ray, you are more important than she is. But he doesn't have the guts to tell her to leave the family. She showed up down there. They all lied to Ray about her going down there and said it was her daughter, their daughter, and her husband that went. And Ray called every day in the afternoon that week, and his dad didn't even return any calls. He can't read, and told Ray, well, you didn't show up on the caller ID. Kind of crappy to tell your own son when you call and he knows you can't read that he didn't show up on the caller ID, but yet the dad's girlfriend, Dora, didn't give him any messages. Kind of messed up. And I'm not going to jump for anybody. My health is important. And if they don't want me in the family, they're going to quit treating me like shit because I'm not going to talk to them. If I'm the one here at the house and they need to come get something, they better coordinate it through me and not go through Ray on the road unless they're going to pay for his wages when he comes home. To wait for them to show up. And I doubt they'll do that. So, as I babbled on about my problem today, I have been sitting here crocheting on this. And it's been an ongoing problem since December. And if they don't have the guts to call and talk to me and hear my side of it, you know where they can go. So this was almost 15 minutes. I sat here and babbled about that. Sorry to put that on you guys, but it's part of my life. You guys are part of my life. So it's been almost 15 minutes. I'm going to get off. I'm going to crochet some more. That one looked pretty sad. It hurts today. So, all right. Love you guys. Thanks for listening. Bye.